the live, it made me start a whole new live. Oh my God. I don't understand what YouTube has been doing the most lately. I'm not sure what the heck is going on. I'm just going to finish eating, you guys, and see if you guys will see this live. That is crazy. Oh my God. That is crazy. It did not let me resume my live. Oh my God. Woo! That is insane. You guys, I'm going to see. I'm going to finish my lunch. And I'm going to see if you guys can see that YouTube won't let me resume my live. And if you guys go out and come back in, maybe you guys will see this live. Oh my God, I am too upset. Not really, but still, I'm like, why did you do that, YouTube? Oh, where's my sugar? Oh, shoot. You guys, I'm just waiting to see if you guys will come over from the other live. If you were over in the other live, let the people know that it didn't let me resume and to come over to this live. I'm trying to give it some time to see if you guys will come over to this live. Oh my God. I say, Lord, have mercy. Hi. Hi, Rain. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in. It didn't let me resume my life. It didn't let me resume my life. The same one that I was on. Oh, and the conversation was getting really, really good. I'm just having my strawberries, you guys, now. But I like to sweeten them up a little bit. We're just... No way. I did not see rain in the forecast. Girl. Yes, you guys, come over to this live. It didn't let me resume. Matt said, are you pissed? I don't get pissed, Matt, but I'm not pleased with the fact that YouTube did not let me resume my live. My phone overheated, and it usually lets me resume the live once my phone cool off. But it didn't let me do it this time. I have no idea. Oh, Daniel says, I love your channel. Thank you so much. Yes, you guys, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and say hi to me as you guys come in. Were you guys over on the other live, or these all new people? Generation X says she's beautiful. Wow, thank you. Trevor says, hey, beautiful. Hi, Trevor. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in and hit the thumbs up button. Raj says, love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Oh, my hair got in my eye. Chidama says, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Kwandi says, hi. Yes, you guys, say hi. Dalton says, I love your lips. Wow, thank you so much. Woozy says hi. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in and hit the thumbs up button. Trevor, why are you so beautiful? Oh, thank you, Trevor. I live in Las Vegas. Las Vegas, baby. Rayford said hi. He's from North Carolina. Yes, you guys. Where are you guys from? 313 said. Oh my God. Oh my God. 313 says, I don't see a ring on her finger, so I know she a freak. I can't. Oh my God. You guys make me laugh so much. Oh my God. Oh, Denmark. Casper says he's from Denmark. Yes, you guys. Tell me where you guys from. Jeffrey, I don't do DoorDash. Do you? Do you do DoorDash? Oh. Jeffrey said DoorDash is not a job. I beg to differ, Jeffrey. Anything that you do that you get paid doing is a job. I just finished eating my okay, is the sun shine? How can the sun be shining and overheat my phone and it's raining at the same time? It just doesn't make any sense. Australia? Corvette says they're from Australia. Dalton said Jamaica. What? What? Somebody says, Tracy, do you like my profile picture? It's the one you sent me. I didn't send anybody any pictures. Wait. The content is referred to everyone as guts that turns off spirit. Then I was like, let them acknowledge the folks the way they see it. Seth says you're the meaning of beauty. Wow, thank you. What are you on? I am high on life. Okay, I got more trolls. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, I guess is the sun coming in, you guys? Because I'm getting a glare. Maybe the sun is poking down. I got the air up loud, you guys, because the phone had overheated. So sorry, you guys. I'm sure that's in your ear. Dalton says, you look like you could be a housewife. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, love from the Virgin Islands. Hey, Ghost. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in and hit the thumbs up button. Hi, Mo. Maybe the sun is shining because it's a glare. Let me see. Oh, no, I can't do it this way. Wait. Is it a glare on you guys? Do you guys have a glare? Your melanin is popping. Thank you. Happy Thursday. Yes, you guys, say hi as you guys come in. And hit the thumbs up button. Yes, you guys, say hi, say hi. Okay, so you guys, so we were talking about, I forgot who said that on the other live that I got, that ended abruptly. But somebody said, women love kisses. And I was saying, yes, kisses are good if you know how to kiss. Um, Dalton said, I will cook you some good Jamaican food. You will be spoiled. I will spoil you. What is a good traditional Jamaican dish, Dalton? What's a good Jamaican dish? Is it just Hi, Joe. I hope this phone doesn't overheat again, because usually when I see a glare on my phone and I can't really see you guys, it's when I look back, it's because the sun is shining directly on the phone. So I was saying in the last live, yes, women love kisses, want kisses if you're a good kisser. And so my advice was, to anyone out there kissing, do not be. The worst type of kisser is a person who is a sloppy kisser, who leaves all of their saliva on your mouth. So if you guys are kissing, both men or women, and you go to kiss somebody and you pull away and you see all just saliva all around their mouth like this, you're that kisser, and it's not cool. It's not cool. It's nasty. I have broken up with guys that I was dating just simply because they were horrible kissers. Kissing is a work of art. Practice. Get a bottle. Get like a Coke bottle and practice. I'm serious. Men and women. You got to practice. That is the worst. I was dating this one guy back, oh God, was I in my 20s or 19, 18? Was I still? No, I was still in high school. I was still in high school. I think this was junior year. And I was dating this guy. He was so nice looking. He was tall. He was like about 6'4". He was just nice looking. He was very fair skinned. I don't know why I always kind of attracted those type of dudes. So that, but that was back in the day when fair skin was really the in thing. But even still, it being the in thing, it just was not my thing. You need to have some color. You need to have some type of color. Even if you're a white man, I like white men who got some tan. I don't like pasty white. No. But he was really fair skinned. He was extremely nice looking. But more importantly, he was so nice. He was so freaking nice, you guys. It just broke my heart. I had to break up with him. But every time he went, and he used to always want to kiss me. And every time he would go to kiss me, he would just leave saliva, just wet kisser, and just leave all his saliva all over my mouth. I was like, you guys know when your mom say, this is going, when she's about to give you a spanking, she'll say, this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. And you're like, no, it's not. Really? You guys, I am not kidding. It hurt me. It felt like it hurt me more than it hurt him that I had to break up with him. And of course, I didn't have the courage to tell him why. I don't even know what I said. I don't even know what I said. But it was absolutely because he was such a bad kisser. So what women want, yes, we like we like a good kisser. We like kisses if you're a good kisser. Otherwise, just in case you're not a good kisser and you don't want to practice, don't try to do French kissing. Just do like that. Just, you know, don't even engage in the whole French kissing if you're not a good kisser. It's going to turn her off. And if she's like me, she'll break up with you. I actually enjoy kissing. So when I'm with somebody and they're not a good kisser and they always want to kiss on me, I'm like, no, 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 no. It reminds me of Jack, my little fur baby. Jack loves to kiss, but Jack kisses so wet. Oh, it's so wet, and when he goes to kiss on you, he just leaves his saliva on your skin. It's just like, ew. God. But my other fur baby, Roxy, she doesn't, and they're the same type of dog, but she doesn't have wet kisses. It's not like sandpaper dry, but it's just not wet. And so when she kisses you, it's like, oh, little Roxy. But it's not favoritism toward her. It's just Jack's kisses are so wet and sloppy that I'm like, you remind me of that guy back in high school, just leaving all your saliva all over me. Hi, Jeffrey. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in. And also be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Jay Prophet says, dog, yuck. Ugh, that's my baby, dog. Jack is my baby. He was my first dog. Oh, I'm crazy about Jack, but those kisses are wet and nasty. Yes, you guys, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Even if you were on the other live and you're just coming into this one, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, because this is a totally separate live. And so you got to hit the thumbs up button again as you guys come in, and say hi and let me know that you guys are here. Oh, good point. Jay Prophet said, I wouldn't kiss anyone in their mouth nowadays. I agree. Oh, is this a new thing? Alter Ego says, I don't kiss on the mouth. Oh, do you guys not kiss on the mouth anymore? Thank you. Mike B. Dang, 10 lines like crazy. I'm doing very good, Maurice. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in. Oh, AJ, what are you eating? AJ said he's eating. Ooh, that could be a girl. Are you a man or a woman, AJ? I can't really see your profile pic. AJ said they're eating too. Yes, you guys. Do you guys eat lunch with me on when we do our live lunch Thursdays? I know, I have to say back in my day, because things have changed so much nowadays. LA says, Grandma said you got to kiss where the sun don't shine. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in. So do you guys kiss nowadays? I see now a few people who say they don't even kiss nowadays. Hawaii? Hi, Ratchet. Hi, Ratchet from Hawaii. I just get warm feelings when I hear or see people from Hawaii, because my therapist who walked me through what was going on with me when I was transitioning and going through my spiritual awakening, and I didn't know what the hell was happening to me. My therapist was Hawaii. And he was the one who kind of was like breaking it all down to me. Showed me a new way of living. Dilbert says, I'm a real pimp. I want to holler at you, boo. my God, that is so funny, Sweet Lips. Thank you. Thank you. F Ego or whoever you are, you got one more time, and then I'm gonna block you. Yeah, yeah. And then I'm whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in. So are you guys not kissing nowadays? If you're not, I do not blame you. Nathan says, hey, boo. Hey, how you doing? Oh, really? Levi says, you are so beautiful. I'm from the DMV. Hey, DMV. The DMV is what? Is that what states does that include? Does that include Pennsylvania, or is it or is it DMV? Is it Detroit, Michigan, Virginia? Oh, yes, you guys. Say hi as you guys come in and hit the thumbs up button. Cleo says hi. Hello. We're talking about what women want, and we started off DC. Oh, okay. DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Have I been to all three? Definitely DC, but have I gone to Virginia? Virginia. I don't think I visited Virginia before. I don't think so. So we're talking about what women want, and someone said kisses. What else do you guys think women want before I go into this article that I read that I want to ask you guys about if these 10 things are true? What do you guys think women want? Levi says, or are you single? I feel a vibe between us. Waft says, you look like my cousin's friend. What's your name? Okay. Dang. I think now this is the third person I've had to block. Kevin says, you're so beautiful. Thank you. I thought, dang, Emo, I thought that you were good. I'm just whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole. I am in Nevada, the good, beautiful state of Nevada. Oh, okay. Maestro says they're all close by each other, the different states. So people, are you guys still there? I had to move, you guys. That was the second time that the live overheated in 1 hour. That's kind of unusual. So although I couldn't see the beams, although I couldn't see the light, the sun shining on the phone, apparently it was overheating like crazy because, ouch, apparently it was overheating like crazy because it went out 2 times in 1 hour. Yes, you guys, usually when the phone overheats like that, the YouTube will allow me to resume the same live. So this time it allowed me to resume the same live. And so when it allows me to resume the same live, you guys, you can just stay right there when the phone goes out. When the phone goes out, if you just stay there for like 2 minutes maybe, it'll resume the live. Hi, Mike. Yes, you guys say hi as you come in. See, and then when the phone goes out, people just assume that the live ended, like that's the end of the live. But most of the time, YouTube will allow me to resume the live even when it overheats. Yes, you guys say hello as you guys come back in. And hit the thumbs up button and say hello as you guys come back in. Hi, user. Levi, I'm celibate. I don't date. I don't date. High on life. I don't date. Laval says, look at this beautiful woman, girl. You over there looking like some candy yams and some brown sugar cinnamon sweet potato pie. Wow, thank you so much. You just got me in the mood now for the holidays. This is my season, you guys. I have already started decorating for Halloween. You guys know Halloween is my favorite holiday. I even got the guys. The guys were telling me in the house the other day. And they were like, Tracy, Halloween is coming up. Halloween is coming up. And I was like, you guys sound just as excited as me. And they were like, we are. I said, really? So I'd like to believe that I made Halloween their favorite holiday as well. Oh, Levi says, I don't date either. Maybe we can pray together. Oh, Levi said, maybe we can pray together. How about meditate? Meditation is my thing. Levi said, can you celebrate with me? I love Halloween. I didn't know that a lot of people, you used to live in Las Vegas, really? I love Las Vegas. Why did you leave? Why did you leave Las Vegas? Eddie, we're talking about 10 things that women want. I was inspired to make this video, or this live. I'm used to saying video. You guys, yes, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I upload videos every single day at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, Eddie says, I know all 10. Give them to me, Eddie. Give them to me as I get my article so I can read off to you what the article said that women want. Give them to me. What do you guys think the things are? If you don't know all 10, what do you guys think women want? What do women want? And this article that inspired me to go live with this topic gave 10 things that women want. Keith says money. Levi said he missed home. Yeah, I could see that being a reason you want to go back. Okay. Anything else? Oh, okay. Keith said attention. And then he said, that's it. Okay. All right. So let's go into these. So this was an article written by Justin F. And I was saying that I found that to be so interesting that I find it to be interesting when men go to other men trying to figure out what women want. Mike says some D. Not just any D, Mike. You know, it can't just be any D. Keith said that too. Okay. Okay. Levi said these women nowadays are not looking for a good man. They're looking for self. Okay. All righty. Okay, guys. So let's read off the 10 things that this Justin F said. So the name of the article was titled, What Women Need in a Relationship, 10 Essential Elements for a Strong and Fulfilling Relationship. All righty. Number 1 is show her love and affection. Do you guys agree with that one? That women need love and affection. Okay, so then Justin goes on under love and affection, and he says, love and affection are foundational to any successful relationship. Women need to feel loved and cherished by their significant others. This can be shown through kind words, physical touch, and thoughtful gestures. One of the ways I show affection to my wife is greet her with a hug and a kiss at the door when she comes home from work. It's become so regular in our relationship that she looks forward to this encounter when she arrives home. When women feel loved and appreciated, they feel more secure and happy in the relationship. These regular expressions of love and affection in your relationship can help to maintain a strong emotional connection and demonstrate care and commitment to her. What do you guys think? Do you guys think, and I don't think he said these are in any order, but this was the first one he said, show her love and affection. Would you guys agree with that? The women need or women want love and affection? I agree with that, but I don't think that that's just women. I think both men and women in relationships want to be shown love and affection. So I agree with that first point. His second thing that he says that women want in a relationship is create more emotional intimacy. Keith said, nah. Oh, okay, let's see. Levi says, am I saying this right? I think that's, yeah, Levi Vaughn. Levi says, let me ask you something, Tracy. What are you looking and don't, I think he meant, what are you looking for? And don't say that you aren't, because you wouldn't be on here to find out what women want or to how men think about this question. Levi, my channel is about relationships, but no, I'm not in a romantic relationship with anybody. Nor am I looking for one. That's the truth. But I can still answer the question. You know, when I was in relationships and looking for relationships, I think that the love and affection, I think that's true. That most women want to feel love and affection. They want to, and nowadays, I think a lot of women say that they want to feel appreciated. They want to feel valued in the relationship, because nowadays the women are so upset because basically they're saying that these men are basically taking advantage of them. That they get in a relationship with this man and they have to do all of the work, the domestic labor in the house, as well as maintain a full-time job and pay half of the bills. So this is like I keep my ears to the streets, Levi, so this is how I know these things. And this is what these women are saying today. This is like their biggest beef. Keith said, Tracy, you look like you're 22, but what's your real age? Keith, how old are you? You should know that you never asked a lady her age. Okay, Levi says, what's your reason for not being in a relationship? Levi, you know what? I am celibate right now because I am really trying to ascend to this different level in life. And I just feel like for me, that I've been there, done that with relationships. I've been there, done that. I've been in pretty much all of my adult life. I've been in long-term relationships with men. And I just feel like I've had enough. I've gotten out of it what I need. I'm good. I'm good. So I'm just ascending to a new level. I'm trying to connect more with Source and delve in deeper with my spirituality. So dealing with a man in a romantic relationship just doesn't have any space or room for that in my life right now. That's all. I'm just kind of more focused on me and doing me and my achievements and goals that I have set for myself, that I really don't have this space in my life right now for a man in a romantic aspect. Okay. So Justin said the second one is what women want is, he says, create more emotional intimacy. And by that, he says, emotional intimacy is a cornerstone of any successful relationship. Women need to feel emotionally connected to their partners. This involves sharing feelings, fears, dreams, and experiences. I know my wife connects very deeply on an emotional level, and sometimes it's something I don't understand fully. She'll tell me about her work day and what she did while I wasn't home. I'll listen carefully and engage with her because this is one of the ways she connects with me. Emotional intimacy is about being vulnerable and open with each other. So, if the special woman in your life wants to talk about her day, this is something that helps her feel more secure and understood. In turn, this strengthens your bond. Do you guys agree with that? That women want, you know, emotional intimacy. And as coming from a woman, I would absolutely say, absolutely, women want and emotional intimacy. Okay, one, two. The third one he has is ensure strong communication. Good communication is essential for a healthy relationship. Women need their partners to communicate openly and honestly with them. This means sharing feelings, discussing problems, and talking about their daily lives. As I mentioned before, in the emotional successes of her day and also the down parts of her day. As the listener, it's important for me to remain engaged in the discussion, giving her verbal and nonverbal cues throughout the conversation. Besides this, effective communication helps to avoid misunderstandings and build a deeper connection. If there are tasks that need to be done throughout the day, like water the garden, flip the laundry, clean the bathroom, prep food for dinner, or vacuum the floor, these need to be communicated. It's important to listen actively and speak kindly to each other, ensuring both partners feel heard and understood. Okay, do you guys agree with that one? That it's all about, well, this is one of them. Which one was this one? Ensure communication. This was the third one on the list. Okay, so basically just communication. This is a no-brainer for me. Absolutely, women want, to have communication. The fourth one is be empathetic toward her, to have understanding. The next one is, no, the next one he has is build up trust, of course. So we got communication and we have trust. And then the next one he has be empathetic towards her. Okay. So empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. Women need their partners to show empathy, especially during difficult times. This is something that I've had to get good at throughout the years. And it started probably when I was in high school. Okay, he's speaking a lot about his personal experience. Before the conversation begins, ask if she's looking for a solution or if she just wants to tell you how she feels. This could help avoid you trying to solve her problems. If all she wants you to do is listen to her and empathize with her, empathy helps to build a strong emotional connection and shows that you care about her feelings and experiences. Because this is how I normally make my videos, Robert. I'm assuming Robert is talking about why am I in my car. Because this is how I normally make my videos, is in the car, because it works for me, because I need to make my videos while I'm out and about and doing things, so that I can actually get it done. Because if I try to wait and schedule it while I'm at home, by the time I get home, Robert, it's off to the races. I'm doing all kind of other things. Okay, so be empathetic. I agree. And then the next one, number 6, he has show her validation and appreciation. Okay. So under that one, he has validation is an essential aspect of emotional support. Women need to feel that their feelings and experiences are acknowledged and validated by their partners. This goes hand in hand with empathy. This means recognizing and affirming her emotions without judgment. If I validate my wife's feelings about something that happened in her personal life or in work, this shows her I support her. More often than not, I do side with how she's feeling, and the issue bugs me too. The two of you are a team, so you'll be making a lot of decisions together and most often siding together when decisions come up. Validation helps to build self-esteem and creates a sense of security and trust in the relationship. Remember to always appreciate what she does in your relationship as well. Whether it's paying for a coffee date, cleaning up after the kids when she's had a long day, or cleaning the bathroom after you said you'd get to it, this helps the continuous growth of your relationships. So I like that part, because a lot of these ladies today are stating that these men don't do their part as far as the chores and things that need to be done in the relationship. Dang, I thought I had deleted that person. And so a lot of the ladies are saying that they don't get the support or the help that they need regarding the chores around the house. So in this particular one, when he says show her validation and appreciation, he mentions helping around with the chores around the house. So a lot of women today are saying they need help. They want help. They want somebody to do half, or they be partners, and not just partners when it comes to paying half of the bills, but being partners when it comes to doing the work around the house as well. Because oftentimes what men will do is they will leave all of the domestic chores up to this woman. He'll feel like, I go to work, I come home, I can now sit down because I've had a long day at work. And then he'll leave the picking the kids up from school, taking the kids back and forth to school, to athletic events. He'll leave all of that up to this woman, in addition to her doing all of the cooking and the cleaning around the house, in addition to he wants to make whoopee every day, if not 5 days a week. And this becomes so heavy for this woman because she also has a job. And this becomes so burdensome for this woman that she literally becomes overwhelmed. She's drained, she's exhausted, and the relationship takes a huge hit because she has too much on her plate, and this man does not chip in to help her. The next one on his list, number 7, is support her personal growth. Now I find this one to be so freaking funny, because a lot of times these women today are saying that these men don't want to support them in what they're doing. Say she has a maybe a growing YouTube channel. Say she has a lot of followers on Instagram or TikTok. They are saying that these men don't like that. I've even heard men say they don't even want their women to have social media because they don't like the fact that this woman is getting clicks, likes, views, hearts by all these men basically around the world. He doesn't like all of this attention that she's getting from other men all around the world. And so some men, a lot of men actually have been saying that they feel like they are in competition with every man because she has social media, and she enjoys the attention that she gets off of her social media platforms. Yes, you guys, as you guys come in, be sure to say hi as you guys come in and hit the thumbs up button. Be like that says, I've been taking medicine again. Okay, what medicine have you been taking? I shouldn't even ask. Something just came to mind. Oh, I've been taking medicine again. Okay, all right. So under support her personal growth, I think this is a good thing. Yes, men, women want you to support her. Support her if she decides that she wants to go back to school and get her degree. Support her if she wants to go for that promotion at her job, which means that she'll probably have to work longer hours. Supporting her if she wants to start her social media platform. And I don't think a lot of men, not nowadays, and this article was written back in July of 2024. So I don't think a lot of these men today are interested at all in supporting the woman in her personal growth. So under this one, he has encouraging personal growth is essential in a healthy relationship. Women need to feel that their partners support their personal and professional development, and maybe sometimes more than men. This means encouraging them to pursue their goals, take on new challenges, and grow as individuals. That's cute, but most men don't care anything about this woman growing on her individual level and doing things that she wants to do. In my experience, I have just seen too many men are more concerned with what that woman can do for him as opposed to her personal growth and hobbies and what she has a passion to do. Um, and especially if that thing takes away time spent with him, oftentimes most of these men don't want that at all. Um, he goes on to say, my wife has ambitions of her own, and those ambitions have changed over time. Of all the personal growth opportunities she's presented to me over our relationship, there hasn't been one I haven't been supportive of her pursuing. Perhaps that's due to our understanding of each other or her reasonable goals. But supporting each other's growth helps to keep the relationship fulfilling. All decisions should be considered equally and ideally. It either helps the growth of the relationship or the growth of the family. Sometimes more personal growth opportunities come about, and those might need to be discussed a little more. It might be easier to support pursuing a master's degree to earn more money for your growing family than deciding to summit at Mount Everest next year. I like that little caveat in there because, yeah, he knows exactly what I was basically just saying to you guys. A lot of men, they don't really care about a woman's wants and what she wants to personally pursue and her passions, and especially if it takes away from him and the family. Because if it takes away from her time with him and the family, especially the family, then that means that he's going to have to step up and then start putting in more work with caring for this family because she's off pursuing this dream or this goal of hers. Okay. And okay. The eighth one is talk about your shared values. Having shared values and beliefs is crucial for a strong relationship. Women need to feel that their partner shares similar life goals, morals, and values. Those hard topics like religion, politics, career goals, domestic life, and money need to be discussed before pursuing marriage. You don't want to lock yourself into a relationship without knowing your potential spouse's personal, professional, and political preferences. This was a conversation that lasted many years for my wife and I, and each of us grew closer together when discussing these preferences. Our marriage probably wouldn't have worked well if we'd gotten married 3 years earlier. This understanding of each other's core values creates a sense of alignment and unity in the relationship. It's the hard discussions and understanding of each other's values that helps to build a strong foundation for a lasting relationship. Especially nowadays, many relationships are breaking up because these couples start talking about politics. This is why I always say keep politics out of it. And you guys know we always talk about over here, we're going through a gender divide right now. These women are more left-leaning and liberal, and this modern day man is more conservative and right-leaning. And so these two genders are not getting along at all. At all. So I don't even know if that's a good idea to even be talking about politics. It seems like, yeah, you need to know that though up front nowadays, because it's just going to create problems later on if you don't know, what his political stance is. And then number 9 is this is of what women want. Number 9, he has find new adventures with her. Keeping the relationship exciting and adventurous is important. Women need to experience new things with their partners, whether it's traveling, trying new hobbies, or simply exploring new ideas altogether. I saw a video recently of two women discussing hobbies and how easy it seemed for men to find hobbies. They mentioned hobbies that men engage in, like golf, video games, watching sports regularly, fishing, and more. They mentioned how neither of them really had hobbies, and I found that intriguing. My wife definitely has hobbies, but they aren't the same as mine. She truly loves baking. She loves having a little garden. She loves going to a new coffee shop, and she loves to skate at the local ice rink. So, it's not golfing every Saturday with the boys, but those are a few things she loves doing. For a next date night, consider asking her what kinds of adventures she wants in her life. Adventure adds excitement and fun to the relationship, helping to keep it fresh and engaging. And hey, you might find out what she enjoys to do with some downtime. And then number 10 that he has on here, you guys, of what women want is spend quality time together. I just found this article to be so just like fluff, just like trying to say the right things. That like it just feels like this is a person who's just like trying to say all the right things. So spend quality time together. Okay, yes, I agree. So let's finish out with his last one and what he has to say about this one. Spending quality time together is crucial in any relationship. Women need to feel that their partners enjoy spending time with them. One of the more recent ways my wife and I have shared quality time together is cooking together whenever we can and watching movies together. Cooking together in our smaller kitchen almost forces us to work together just so we can avoid bumping into each other. We've also watched a few more movies recently, and I'll make this distinction. Watching one movie is far different than watching a TV show. Movies are longer and require more planning. You need to start it earlier. You need to make sure you have 2 to 3 hours for it, and you might make popcorn or a yummy treat. You also need to decide which movie to watch. All of this requires more effort and planning than just watching a TV show. This quality time helps us to strengthen our marriage and create happy memories. Knowing what women need in a relationship is very necessary for creating a strong relationship together. Yes. If you concentrate on all of these major aspects of a relationship, you can build up this unbreakable unity that makes both people feel loved and valued. All relationships require effort, understanding, and commitment from both sides. Yes. By discussing all her needs and working through problems, you can create a lasting and loving relationship that brings joy, happiness, security, and meaning to both of you. If the two of you always remember a successful relationship is built on respect, trust, and love, you'll be able to go farther together and hopefully make a wonderful, beautiful life together. So that was Mr. Justin's 10 things that women want. And I agree with yeah, most of it. Affection, love, attention, support, emotional intimacy. But you guys see what I mean, where it just felt like he just kind of kept it super fluff, like he's just trying to say all the right things, right? Like, for instance, he didn't even mention what we all know that just humans want if they're in a romantic relationship, which is good love making, right? He didn't even, I mean, he brought up emotional intimacy, but that's what I mean when I say I think he was just doing just like this little fluff piece, just trying to say all the right things and everything that he's learned about being in a relationship with his woman or his wife. You know, as opposed to like, okay, now let's hit on some of the nitty gritty things. The other thing that I found issue with the article is that it wasn't that long ago, a little over a year ago, and he didn't really address a lot of the things that are going on today. a lot of the issues that I feel like is going on today with these gender wars. Mike said, do a 360 with your fine self. Mike, I don't put on shows for men. But thank you for the compliment. So, what did you guys think? Do you guys think that he hit the nail on the head with those 10 things? The 10 things that he said was, number 1, show love and affection. 2, create more emotional intimacy. These are the 10 things that he says a woman wants. 1, show love and affection. 2, create more emotional intimacy. 3, ensure strong communication. 4, build up trust. 5, be empathetic towards her. 6, show her validation and appreciation. 7, support her personal growth. 8, talk about values. 9, find new adventures with her. 10, spend quality time together. All great things. What would we add to that? What would we add to the other things that women want? What would I add to that? I would say, oftentimes when I think about advice that I would give to a man, I think about what I would tell my son. And so, yeah, I've always told my son to just out the gate, just be a gentleman. Be a gentleman, open doors, be kind. He's already just a very generous person because he has seen me over his entire life, and I'm a very generous person. So he's just a very just kind. He's gentle. He's generous. What else do women want? Openness and honesty. That's something he didn't put on there. A lot of these men nowadays, they just, everything is all about the representative. They just put up profile pics, and none of it is true. They're not authentic at all. They're just literally writing in their bio, putting up their profile pic. They're going to put the best picture, them looking the best. A lot of people, like on Instagram and TikTok and all this, they like to show you like you always doing this fabulous stuff. I think more men need to be just honest and upfront and show and demonstrate their authentic selves. I really do think that this is one of the major problems with dating and relationships today, that like hardly anybody wants to just be their true authentic self. And so they come out with their representative, and you know, they're out here and they're dating, they're putting up a front. Both men and women can do this. They put up a front, and then when the mask slips and their true self is revealed, then it's like, I don't like that person. You're not the person that you presented yourself to be when we first, you know, started dating. And then it just goes downhill from there. I think that both men and women would do each other a great deal of service if they just presented their true selves out the gate. And then that way, she's not wasting her time with somebody who's not what she really wants, and he's not wasting his time with somebody that, you know, he doesn't really want. And both parties can just like go their own way, you know, like, okay, we just don't gel, we just don't click. But oftentimes both of these people are putting up their representative, and the representatives like each other, but then only they find out a month, 2, 3 months later that they don't like each other at all, because they were faking the whole time. They are just imposters. Be honest, upfront, forthcoming, upfront, out the gate, so people don't have to waste their time. I cannot stress the gentleman enough. I don't think that men understand that women like a man who is a gentleman. Just like, you're not doing too much, you doing enough though. You're not doing so little that you're not doing enough. Like a lot of these people say that these men don't even like to bathe daily. They don't take daily showers. I'm like, are you guys serious? A lot of women are saying these men don't even like to wash their behinds every day. How is that possible? A lot of them don't do just like basic grooming. Wash your face, brush your teeth, put on some decent, unwrinkled clothes when you're going out on a date. Like basic stuff. It seems like a lot of these men today are just going literally from one extreme to the next. They're either all the way on this end of the spectrum where they don't do any grooming at all, don't like to take daily showers, brush their teeth, wash their face, put on some deodorant. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, the ones who just over groom. You know, he's in the nail salon more often than she is. He's in the mirror longer than she is. He's arching his eyebrows and painting his nails. It's like they're on polar opposite ends of the spectrum. And when I'm looking at this today, I'm just like, what happened to just that regular dude? And what I'm seeing that a lot of women are saying today, they're just like, where is just the regular dude? Not this dude over here who is doing too much, and not this dude over here who's doing way too little. What happened to just the regular dude? And of course, I do believe that a lot of it has to do with the music, and I think a lot of it has to do with the social media. We are so in this culture now where everybody is trying to impress the other person. Everybody is trying to pretend like they are way more than they really are. And they just don't see how that just works to their disadvantage. You're doing a disservice to yourself when you're putting up a facade as opposed to just being your true authentic self. I don't think a lot of men understand that they're doing themselves a disservice. Hi, Jay. Yes, you guys be sure to say hi as you guys come in. Be sure to say hi and hit the thumbs up button. What else do women want, you guys? What is another one that Justin may have missed that women want? I think now. I think nowadays women just want a heterosexual man. It's so many men out here just coming out. Like women just finding these men out here left and right. And they're just being exposed for being DL. I think a lot of women nowadays are like, can you just be straight, dude? Can you just be straight? Can you just be a regular, just heterosexual dude? What happened to just the regular heterosexual dude? I think a lot of these ladies today are just craving just regular dude. That is just so funny how times have changed so much. You have so many of these dudes nowadays and this younger generation. Oh, God. They don't know what the hell they want to be. It's sad. You got a lot of these younger generation, these guys, they wearing skirts. What are you guys doing? And then they're trying to convince the ladies, yes, I go to get my nails done every week, but I am heterosexual. And then when the ladies are like, well, that seems kind of zesty to me, or that seems kind of sassy to me, then the men are like, no, it's not. I'm a metrosexual. I'm just grooming myself. And the ladies are like, but that just seems kind of zesty to me. And then the men are like, no. But when I was coming up, heterosexual men, did things that women liked. So if a woman said something you were doing looked like kind of feminine, or it was just like a feminine trait, men wouldn't do it anymore because they were like, well, I'm not trying to be a woman, or I'm not trying to attract another man. So men would literally do things that women liked. But nowadays it seems like men are so quick to just be confrontational and want to argue and debate. No, this is not feminine. No, this is not feminine. No, I'm not zesty. And it's like, if you like women and you want to attract women, and women are saying that you give off gay vibes, or that thing that you're doing in their mind is like gay. Back in my day, men would just immediately stop doing it because it's like, no, I'm not trying to present as gay. I'm not trying to attract men. And they would do things that attracted women. So if women said that they liked, I don't know, back in the day, what was popular? Like, if a woman would say, she likes a more, classic look, like, I like a nice little polo and some khaki pants. I like a nice little polo and some jeans. I like a nice button-down shirt, crisp, clean button-down shirt, and some jeans and some nice shoes. This is what men would wear because they're like, this is what the ladies like. But these men today seem like they are more preoccupied with what they think other men like. And they seem to just be in such a mode of they want to debate these women all day, every day, as opposed to saying, wait a minute. My bottom line is I'm trying to get a woman. My bottom line is I want to date a woman. My bottom line is I'm trying to attract a woman. My bottom line is I want to make whoopee with a woman. So since that is my goal, then how about I do the things that attract women? But the age that we're in now, it is so bizarre. It is so bizarre to watch men do what they think impresses other men. And this is why I try to tell these men, to me, in my opinion, I think that is the trait of a down low man. A man who is more concerned with impressing other men as opposed to impressing women, to me, that is the trait of a down low man. That is the trait of a bi-curious man. Because why would you be concerned about what other men think? Are you trying to sleep with other men? Then why are you concerned with impressing other men? Why are you concerned with another man's opinion? That doesn't make any sense to me. To me, that is, and I tell my ladies all the time, to me, that is a telltale sign of a down low man. Truly heterosexual, straight men don't give a darn about what some other man thinks. He's asking ladies. He'll ask his female cousin. He'll ask his sister, what do you think? What you think about what I got on? What do you think about this? This is what I'm used to. Guys back in the day, this is what they would do. If they were getting ready to go on a date, they would ask another woman, What you think about this outfit? What you think about what I got on? What you think about this cologne? Smell this cologne. What you think? And they would get a woman's opinion because they want to attract women. Nowadays, it's like these men are like on their podcast, talking about topics and discussions, and they all just like high-fiving each other on how often they can dig at women, how often they can degrade women, how often they can belittle women, how often they can make a mockery of women. And then they like applaud each other like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And it's like, to me, those are the traits of a down low man. A man who wants to impress other men. A man who's looking for the approval, validation, and attention of other men. That is the trait of a down low man. I don't care what you say. That is my opinion. Twanda said, hi, Tracy. I'm glad you're back. Twanda, my phone went out twice in 2 hours. And the first time, it didn't even let me resume my live. You know, normally it lets me resume the same live. It didn't let me do it this time. It went out and it literally, wait a minute. Did the phone go out twice or 3 times? Did it go out twice or 3 times in this live? I forgot, but it was a lot in a matter of 1 hour. And the first time, YouTube didn't even let me resume it, so I had to start a whole new live. So I'm glad you're back. Yes, you guys, let me know if you came back. I lost a lot of people because I lost a lot of people because the YouTube didn't let me resume my live back. Tonda, thank you. She said, crazy. I checked for a bit now, just in case. I knew you were not going to give up. You know how I am, Tonda. This is like my designated slot to go live with you guys and to speak with my peepers. To speak with my peepers directly live. I have you guys blocked out in my calendar. Is it there now? A phone call came in. I think it stopped the live again. I have had all kind of things going on this live. Oh, Twanda says, by the way, your videos have way too many commercials than usual. What gives? I didn't change anything, Twanda. Nothing. I don't know what's been going on with YouTube. As a matter of fact, I've been hearing a lot of the people in the YouTube community, YouTube creators, they are saying like that our views are down. Have you seen that too? That I've been getting a whole lot less views than I normally do. And a lot of YouTube creators have been complaining about that. They're like, what the heck is going on? So it's like across the board, like major channels that have like thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of subscribers, they're getting like hardly any views on their videos. And this all happened probably, I noticed it maybe 2 weeks ago. Views are just down across the board. All the YouTube creators are talking about this. They don't know what the heck is going on. And now you're talking about the commercials. I don't know anything about, I mean, of course my channel is monetized, but I didn't make any changes with my commercials. Ads rather. I didn't do any changes at all. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Jen says, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in. And hit the thumbs up button when you guys come in and say hi. Yeah, so trying to everybody in the YouTube streets. Everybody has been complaining. I even asked my ChatGPT I was like, what changes happen? You know, because maybe, you know, because they send us notifications when, you know, major changes are going on or different strategies they're going to implement. And I even asked my chat GPT, I was like, what changed with YouTube lately? What did I miss some changes? What happened? And the only thing chat GPT could tell me was that a lot of people are complaining about YouTube lately, and their views are being very, very low. Oh, Twanda said, yes, sometimes I have to search Tracy Unplugged for my daily watch. I wonder if it's specific creators, those who are keeping it woke. You know what, Twanda? That's why I tell you guys, be sure to subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications, because a lot of people say that. They're like, you don't come up in my news feed. I know, and only my regulars who know that I put up videos every single day, they know to come back and check my channel every day because I put up videos daily. But people who are not my regulars, they don't know that I put up videos daily, and they'll say that I'm not coming up in their feed anymore. I don't know what the heck YouTube, what are you doing? YouTube, open my channel back up, please. Correct the bug, correct the error that you have made where people are not seeing my channel. But twined on that point about, are they trying to block certain creators who are, you know, speak woke content? I have always believed that. My videos, when I want to go in so deep and talk about spirituality, when I want to talk about this life that we're living is an illusion. Time and space is an illusion that we have all forgotten that we are source. Anytime I go into too much depth about things like that, about the awakening and how we all need to wake up and stop fighting and fussing, and all this division is nothing but a human concept to keep us fighting. Anytime I go too far deep in those concepts, those videos get like hardly any views. They don't want you to know. They do not want you to know. The machine works by keeping us divided, always complaining, talking about each other, fighting each other. Now this is absolutely true. You can ask your chat GPT this. This is not just with me either. This is with all creators on any platform. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, it's all the same. Twitter, it's all the same. The content that is more hate driven, has something to do with division, keep people fighting. As you guys see over the past couple of weeks, my channel is clearly marked as a relationship channel. But have you guys noticed that when I go live, immediately my chat will get flooded with people saying, what do you think about Charlie Kirk? Charlie Kirk, Charlie Kirk. What do you think about Charlie Kirk? And I'm just like, I don't talk about that stuff, but they'll keep putting it in my chat. It's like anything that creates division, anything that keeps people like fighting. Even with my videos where I want to just talk about just uplifting things. I want to only talk about super just positive things and only positive things. Like say I just want to make a very uplifting video for my ladies. I can't just make it just, that's why if you guys notice on my channel, I can never just make a video just about something super positive. I have to always kind of word it like men are fighting women, because this is what gets all the views. I can never just put the title as just 3 things you could do today to change your life. 3 things that women could do right now to improve your life. It won't get any views. It won't get any views. I have to make it somehow negative. I have to make it somehow nasty. So that's why I have learned to get it in there so that it's not clickbait. I am talking about what the title is saying, and I'll just get it, that part in there, and I'll get it out the way early in the video. And then that's why you guys will see in all of my videos, if you really want to get the meat or the real like goodness of the video, the positivity of the video, you have to hold on into the middle to end of the video, because it's basically like these platforms don't reward positivity. They only reward negativity, division, fighting, fussing, rage. This is what these platforms, all of them, not just YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I've even had some people I've seen say that they just totally closed their Twitter accounts. They just closed them because they were like, it is so negative over on Twitter. What do they call it? X now. They say it's so negative over there, and their feed just keeps feeding, because you guys know, once you like the content, hit a thumbs up, the algorithm is going to keep feeding you that. So I've seen a lot of people say they just shut down their Twitter account because it was just so much negativity in the news feed. It just keeps feeding you more and more negativity. And this is what these platforms do. They just, and this is also, ladies, while you may be wondering, like some of these channels where it's just nothing but men spewing nothing but hate toward women. And you ladies may be wondering, where did all these channels pop up from? Like, it's so many freaking channels of these men, and all they do is spew hatred for women. Where did all these channels come from? The reason why these channels keep popping up and more these men keep creating these hate channels is because this is what they are getting rewarded for. These are the videos that get the most views. And so they keep making videos about this hate. And so it's like, this is what the algorithm wants to keep feeding humans. When I used to, this was probably 2 years ago, and all I wanted to do was just talk about positivity, spirituality, spiritual awakenings, how to basically break out of the matrix and live your best, authentic, true life, how to manifest. I love talking about how you can manifest anything you want, but YouTube doesn't reward that. They hardly get, those videos got hardly any views, because it was talking about positivity. It was talking about how to improve your life and self-development, and they don't reward that. They reward just negative, negative, negative. Passport Pookie said, oh, hell no, this my baby mama, y'all. I doubt I'm your baby mama. Maybe you wanted to say future baby mama. And even that, that's not going to happen. But no, I doubt I'm your baby mama. The father of my son is deceased. Yeah, Twanda said you got to work the system. Yep. So I got to get the message to my ladies. Yep. Twanda said, I'm not surprised. Harmony is not profitable. Yep. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then you know what happens, Twanda? Then when it's all this rage out here on the streets, then when you have all of these pow-powings and unalivings, then everybody's like, where did that come from? Oh my God, what happened? What is wrong with these people? It's like, it's in the social media. They consume it all day. Rage, 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 hate. It's in the music. It's in their social media all day. It's in the games that they play. So this youth of today, this younger generations, that's all they consume all day is division, rage, hate. And then they go out in society and they unalive people. And people are so shocked. I'm like, why are you guys shocked? This is all they consume all day. Men are so shocked. These women today, they just so ratchet. They just doing this, making the booty pop, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this is all they listen to on the radio. This is all they listen on the radio. I actually said radio. That is hilarious. This is all they listen to on their music platforms. All they listen to in their music is all this like ratchet behavior. Go out, do this, do that. Get a BBL, make it pop. Be a stripper, do this, get the men money. Game these men. This is all they're listening to all day, every day. And then the men wonder why the women out here, they're like, why are the women coming out and they're dressed like this? Why do women come out and they're looked like this? Because this is all they're consuming. All day, every day. This is all they're consuming. And then it's just a vicious cycle. The men keep consuming all of their nonsense, all their red pill rhetoric nonsense. And then the women keep consuming all of their nonsense. And then, they come out here and then they just clash. They just constantly clashing. All day, every day, they just clashing. And it's like, you wonder why nobody can get along. Which is why I always tell my ladies, just take a time out. Just take a time out. I personally think that this is the way it's meant to be. This is the way it's meant to be in order to dismantle this patriarchal system. I really do. I think this is just Mother Nature just taking care of it. Just let it take care of itself. So now we've gotten to the point where men don't like women, women don't like men. And as I always keep saying, both of these two genders just need to take a time out. Just take a time out. Stop trying to debate each other. Stop fighting and fussing. This person needs to do this. This person needs to do that. Men need to do this. Women need to change. It's like nobody's changing. So why won't you guys just take a time out? Just take a break. And just see where it leads after then. Just take a break. I personally think 3 years, minimum. Twanja says, I agree. Lots of good content, but when mismanaged, it is detrimental to all by design, my opinion. I think so too. I think it's all by design. And I think this AI coming at the time that it's coming, along with the political climate that we're in, along with this gender divide that we're in, is going to either be a complete utopia or it's going to be a complete dystopia. I personally think in the most recent near future is just going to be absolute chaos. I think it's just going to be absolute chaos. When more and more of these people start losing their jobs, can't make ends meet, men fighting women, women fighting men, this generational gap that we're in, all this violence, all this social media pushing all this rage and hate for each other, I think it's going to be complete chaos. Absolute chaos. Before it turns into anything good. And I think we need to go through that. I really do. I think it's like a kind of like COVID-19. I think we're going to have to go through another reset. A reset. We need a reset. Things are just so out of order. In my opinion. I just think things are just in such disorder right now. What used to be good is now bad. What used to be bad is now good. Like I tell my young ladies all the time. I'm like, you guys, I don't feel any envy at all. I would never wish to be 20 years old out here in this dating climate today. It is absolute just nastiness. It's just absolute nastiness. And it's not just on social media. I hear a lot of people, oh, that's just on social media. No, it's not. I actually talk to these young girls out here today. And I'll ask them, like, what, are you dating? Do you date anybody? How's the dating scene for you? And in real life, I have spoken with many young ladies in their 20s, early 30s, and they're like, the dating scene is trash. The dating scene is trash. They say these men don't open up doors for you anymore. These men don't want to take you on a nice date anymore. Now they call it simping. If a man just takes you on a first date and he takes you to a nice restaurant and open the doors and spend money on you, they now call that simping. Ooh, oh God. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. That is crazy. Mike Fresh says, how are you doing today, sis? I am doing absolutely fabulous. Life is fabulous. Yes, you guys say hi as you guys come in. I start talking too much goodness. And then I start talking too much positivity. And then YouTube don't want to push the video if I start saying too many positive things. If I start saying too many positive things, then YouTube don't want to push the video or the live. But it's true. It is true. It is true. Goodness, positivity, high vibrations, high energy. Know your power. Know your worth. Know that you create your own reality. You don't need to depend on somebody else. You don't need to wait on somebody else. It's all you. You're the author of your story. You are the main character. It's you. They don't like that. They rather I just be talking just negativity. Mike says, I've been on your lives before. You don't like us. Are you saying that I don't like men? Mike, you know better. If that's the case, you must not watch my videos. You must not watch my videos because you would know that that is so not true. That is so not true. But anyway, you guys, that's all I want to talk to you guys about today was about what women want and the 10 things that women want. And it was inspired by this article that I read earlier today about this writer of this author of this blog named Justin was talking about the 10 things that he thinks that women want. And so those are the only things that I would add to his 10 things is, of course, affection, love, intimacy, emotional intelligence, generosity. I don't know where the hell generosity went. These men nowadays don't want to buy you a coffee. Oh, God. Oh, that is so funny. Generosity. Just bring back the gentleman. I think that would just sum it up. Bring back the gentleman. Just the nice, classy, respectful, loving, peaceful, generous gentleman. I think that a lot of these men's problems would be eliminated if they could get back to just being a gentleman. But I do understand when a lot of men are saying that the women of today just want you to spend money on them. But I only think that these women are asking you men to spend all this money on them because these women are saying that because you men just want to make whoopee with them. So you men want to have access to the most valuable part of a woman, her body, but you want to take her on a walking date. You don't want to invest any money in her at all, but you want to make whoopee with her. It doesn't make any sense. I think that you two genders need to just take a break. Just take a time out. Ladies, close your legs. Men, go on a celibacy tour. Everybody just take a break. And then you guys won't have to worry about all this fighting and fussing with each other. You won't even have to worry about it anymore if you all just take a break. That's my advice. For 2025, that's my advice. Use that time, that attention, that money, that effort for both men and women, and just put it towards yourself. Don't even worry about dating right now. A lot of you guys, a lot of you guys are losing your jobs anyway. You don't even have the money to really date. So stop dating. And a lot of these women know this, man. They know that you just can't even afford to date. But you calling it walking dates and you calling it coffee dates because you still want to get access to her body. And a lot of these women are like, no, I'm not going to go on a coffee date with you. No, I'm not going on a walking date with you, because they have got hip to the game that you men don't actually want to get to know them. You just want to make whoopee. And like I tell my ladies all the time, start telling these men I'm celibate. Start telling these men I'm on a celibacy tour for a minimum of 3 years. And then that way, that man, I promise you, he's going to run, and you don't have to worry about him wasting your time. And you won't have to worry about wasting your own time either. Just tell these people you're celibate. I'm looking for friendship. How about that? That's what I personally think the best relationships are right now. Friendships. Look for good, solid friendships. And in these whole romantic relationships, I think you guys need to give it a break. Yep, Twina says right. He spoke on how to uplift patriarchy, hence men without mutual benefit. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, you're welcome, Twanda. Yes, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys be sure to thumbs up the video. And I say thank you to all of those who joined me on this crazy live today that got cut off, I think, 3 times. Thank you, Twanda, so much for pulling up. I forgot who was some of the other people. The things was going out so many times. I forgot who was even at the beginning of the live. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much for keeping the chat going. And be sure to look out for the daily videos. Be sure to subscribe. Turn on the notification. Tomorrow's video. I don't know. But just turn on your notifications. I upload videos every day. And then also I will catch you guys back here next Thursday for our live. We do our Thursday lives every Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we'll do my lunch as well. I have to always get my lunch in. And what other notifications do I have to tell you guys about? I think that's it. Like the video, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on this live. I'll see you guys live next week. Look out for the upload tomorrow morning. I love you guys. Bye.